Okay, so we covered just simple walking in Chi Sao just to get started. Now we're going to do actual Chi Sao instead of just rolling the hands, which is really what we were doing before. So now we come in and we're walking in Chi Sao and I'm applying Chi Sao technique. And you see it's disorienting, whereas Scott's pretty good at catching things like me flattening his tan and then coming right in. Once you got a flat tan, you're pretty much a dead man. And he discovered that. He was trying to figure out, he's like, well, what happens? Can I go up into a bong? Can I? You can't, because what happens when he goes into a bong, go ahead, he gets it in the throat. You know, I just bring my arm up as a top bong. So here we go. And the idea is, you don't want to be moving all around like this without really knowing what you're doing. So just play your Chi Sao. Here, this is really making him nervous. He's not just keeping a bong and giving me forward energy. He's sliding under me and all this stuff. And that's what happens when you introduce this. So we want to be moving forward and doing things. Oops, somebody stepped on his foot. And come on in. And then you see how I just bring him a little bit. So that helps you to also learn how to deal with energy that's coming at you. Is when he comes in, that I can just simply bring him down. I didn't collapse. I'm still controlling him. And no matter what he tries to do. So that helps, because from here, if he goes and do something, it's like he's not really moving in always. You see a lot of times people will do like a punch, and then they'll go like this, and they're overextending, and they're not moving into, calm down if possible. Now you're going to make me edit that out, because I don't want you to be made too much fun of. So here, a lot of times in the videos, you'll see people go like that. Well, that's ridiculous, and that's how you get a broken arm. You don't train for that. So what you really will train for is you train here, boom, and you stop. And then you have to move in to Chi Sao range if you really want to do that. But when you're walking and moving like this, it really helps you to be in Chi Sao range, and it helps you to neutralize when he comes in on me. It helps you to neutralize things. And now, of course, you go like, oh, he's got his elbow in your face. Well, not really. Go ahead and use your elbow. You know, all I did was just collapse it like that, which is in my elbow video. You'll see the same thing, where when he comes over with his elbow here, I simply just take my fingers and go forward. So we're back to that again. All right, so moving in Chi Sao, you see how, and you know, if you want to master that too, where you come here and he steps back and then you step right on his foot, go right ahead and do it, because there's nothing wrong with it. It gives you control of him. And I'm going to run a little bit as we move forward and back. Try to calm down a little bit for me. You see how, as we moved in, it messes your concentration up. And so his hand here, it looks like his hand's right in my face, but my elbow, because I didn't collapse, it's really a sort of a Wu Sao sticking out there, or a Build Sao hand. My elbow is right in there, and I've got him. And I'm also right at striking range. And then also I've got him over here off to the right, which won't do him any good with that bong. So again, we're walking in Chi Sao, playing Chi Sao. I pulled him toward me a little bit because he didn't just come in, which is fine. And look, see how it's contorting him? He's not sure what to do with all those forces yet. So practice your walking in Chi Sao. Practice staying relaxed. And you see, you'll find that it'll give you a whole bunch of new opportunities in your training. So that's what these guys are going to be working on today, and I think that they'll get a lot out of it. Simple, but important.